Welcome to today's extra credit video. The subject is going to be triangulation. My name is Nikki Pratis, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So with triangulation, basically what it is using several independent methods to investigate the truth of a hypothesis. There are different types of triangulation. There's data, investigator, theory triangulation, methodological triangulation, or method triangulation. For the purposes of today's video, we will not be going over data triangulation, but instead look over investigator triangulation. So using different investigators, like a different interviewer, a different data analyst, and a different researcher to conduct the same study. Additionally, we will be looking at method triangulation. For method triangulation, we're going to use 3 different ways to collect qualitative data. As mentioned earlier, we will be using qualitative methods for this qualitative study. The study here will be conducted on our study population of 2 dogs, 2 Samoyeds who are quite young in age. One is 4 and one is 8 months. We will be studying the perceptions, knowledge, and attitudes towards bananas of this species. The study population will be receiving an educational intervention on bananas, where they will learn about bananas and be able to test the taste of them. After that, the participants will be given surveys, they will be interviewed, and they will also be observed on video as well to examine their perceptions and attitudes toward the bananas. At this phase in the intervention, we are viewing our researcher conducting the intervention where they are teaching the participants about bananas, and so that they are able to observe the properties of the banana. Here we can see an example of investigator triangulation, as we are using one person, separate person, to conduct the investigation. As one of the methods to observe and gather qualitative data on their attitudes towards the banana, we do have an additional researcher who is recording the data so that there is a direct observation being made that will be studied to observe their attitudes and perceptions of the banana. Things we're looking for here is increased salivation, eye contact towards the banana, and any kind of whimpering. Following the educational intervention and the time spent with the banana or observing the banana, an additional investigator or interviewer will be recruited to conduct interviews. This is what we are observing here. The interviewer will be conducting questions to collect data in regards to their perceptions, knowledge, and attitudes towards bananas and the taste of them. After the educational program, do you feel more knowledgeable about bananas? An additional method used to collect data will be surveys for our participants. The surveys and recorded data will then be given to another person who is our data analyst for the research team. They will be the ones to analyze the data and code it into different qualitative themes to gather information in regards to the knowledge, perceptions, and attitudes towards bananas from the participants. Overall, this study used method triangulation through the use of surveys, interviews, and recorded direct observation. Additionally, investigator triangulation was used through the use of a different researcher, a different interviewer, and a different analyst to conduct the study.